You send a thoughtful message. Wait. Check your phone. Wait more. She finally responds 3 hours later with one word. You immediately respond with a paragraph. Now she's taking even longer. You're losing her through your phone, and you don't even know why. Here's the truth. Texting reveals desperation faster than any other form of communication. Every immediate response, every long message when she sends short ones, every attempt to keep the conversation going when it's naturally ending, all of it broadcasts neediness. And neediness kills attraction. Always. The ancient Stoics understood communication at a level that applies perfectly to modern texting. They knew that less is more. That mystery is attractive, that the person who needs the conversation least controls it most. Today, you're learning 5 texting principles rooted in Stoic philosophy that create attraction instead of destroying it. Not manipulation tactics. Character traits that naturally translate into attractive communication. Marcus Aurelius was a master of powerful, concise communication. His words carried weight because he didn't waste them. The same principle applies to texting. Let's break down exactly how. The first secret is response time asymmetry. This is foundational. Never respond faster than she does. If she takes an hour, you take at least an hour. If she takes 3 hours, you take 3 hours or more. Most men think immediate responses show interest and enthusiasm. Wrong. Immediate responses show you're sitting around waiting for her message, that you have nothing better to do than respond to her texts instantly. This signals low value and desperation. Both kill attraction. But when you match or exceed her response time, you signal that you have a life. Things happening, other priorities. You're not desperately waiting for her attention. Epictetus taught about not being controlled by external events. Her text is an external event. Don't let it control your behavior by dropping everything to respond immediately. Here's the practical rule. If she responds in 5 minutes, you wait at least 10. If she waits 2 hours, you wait 3 or 4. This creates natural tension and shows you're not desperate. But here's the critical element. During that waiting time, actually do something meaningful. Don't just stare at your phone waiting for enough time to pass. Live your life. Respond when convenient, not when permitted. The second secret is brevity and mystery. Her text is 3 sentences long. Yours is 3 words. She sends a paragraph. You send a sentence. She's explaining herself. You're stating facts. This asymmetry creates intrigue. She wonders why you're not more talkative, why you're not filling every silence with words, why you seem unaffected while she's trying harder. Most men make the fatal mistake of matching her message length or exceeding it. She sends 2 sentences. He sends 5. She asks a question. He answers with a novel. This over-explaining and over-sharing kills mystery. There's nothing left to discover. You've revealed everything about your day, your thoughts, your feelings, in one massive text block. Seneca wrote about the power of concise communication. He knew that brevity gives words more weight. The same applies to texting. Keep texts short, not rude, just economical. Answer her question, but don't elaborate unless asked. Share the interesting thing, but don't explain it to death. This brevity makes her curious. She wants to know more. She has to ask follow-up questions. She's doing the work to keep the conversation going. That's exactly what you want. The third secret is ending conversations first. Never be the one desperately trying to keep a dying conversation alive. When natural pauses occur, let them happen. When the conversation has run its course, stop texting. Most men panic when conversations lull. They ask random questions, they send memes, they do anything to keep her engaged. This desperation is obvious and unattractive, but the man who can let silence exist comfortably, that man seems busy, confident and unbothered by whether she's texting him or not. Here's the pattern. Have a good brief exchange, then exit first. Gotta run, talk later. Or simply stop responding after her last message and pick up the conversation later when you have something worth saying. This ending first serves multiple purposes. It shows you're not desperate for her attention. It creates anticipation for the next conversation. It makes your next text an event rather than just another message in an endless stream. Marcus Aurelius understood the power of knowing when to stop. He didn't continue conversations beyond their natural conclusion. Apply this wisdom to texting. When you sense the conversation is winding down or you've made your point, exit. Don't linger, hoping for more attention. The fourth secret is using texting only for logistics, not connection. This is controversial but critical. Texting should primarily be for making plans, not for deep conversations or constant connection. Most men make texting their primary communication method. They have long text conversations about everything. They share their entire day through messages. They try to build intimacy through screens. This is backwards. Real connection happens in person. Texting is just the tool to facilitate that in-person time. When you limit texting to logistics and occasional light banter, several things happen. She has to see you in person to really connect with you. Your texts become more impactful because they're rare. You seem busy and purposeful rather than having unlimited time to chat. Hey, let's grab drinks Thursday at 8. Know a great spot. That's a strong text. It's clear, direct, and purposeful. Compare that to, hey, how's your day going? I'm just sitting here thinking about you. I had the craziest thing happen at work today. This is needy, purposeless communication. The Stoics believed in purposeful action. Every action should have clear intent. Apply this to texting. Have a purpose beyond filling time or seeking validation. The fifth and most powerful secret is comfort with silence and no contact. This separates men who get it from men who don't. You must be genuinely comfortable with days of no contact, not as a strategy, as a genuine state of mind. When you're living a full life with purpose, mission, and activities that fulfill you, going days without texting her isn't difficult. It's natural, you're busy building your life. But the man whose world revolves around her? He can't handle silence. He needs constant contact to feel secure. So he texts without reason. Good morning, texts. Thinking of you, texts. Random memes throughout the day. All of this broadcasts desperation and lack of purpose. The attractive pattern is this. Make plans, execute plans, have great in-person time, then go quiet for several days while you're busy with your life. Reach out again when you have a specific reason. This creates natural rhythm and tension. She wonders what you're doing. She starts thinking about you. She might even text first, which is exactly what you want. Epictetus taught about not being attached to things outside your control. Her attention is outside your control. Be genuinely comfortable when you have it and when you don't. Here's how these 5 secrets work together in practice. She texts you at 2 p.m. You're actually busy, so you don't see it until 4 p.m. You respond at 5 p.m. with something brief. Crazy, free Thursday? She responds in 10 minutes with a longer message and a question. You wait 30 minutes and respond with just an answer to her question. Short. No elaboration. She sends another message trying to continue. You respond once more, then, gotta run. Catch up Thursday. Then silence until Wednesday when you confirm plans. Still good for 8 tomorrow? See the pattern? You're not being rude or playing games. You're just genuinely busy with your life and using texting for its proper purpose, coordinating in-person time. This pattern creates so much more attraction than constant messaging, immediate responses, long explanatory texts, trying to keep conversations alive, good morning and good night texts, random check-ins throughout the day. That pattern screams desperation and kills attraction. Here are the deeper principles these secrets reveal. Attraction requires tension. Constant availability eliminates tension. Strategic scarcity creates it. Mystery is attractive. Oversharing kills mystery. Brevity maintains it. Independence is sexy. Neediness is repulsive. Your texting behavior reveals which one you embody. Real connection happens in person. Texting is just logistics. Keep them separate. Now here's the critical element most men miss. These texting secrets only work if they reflect genuine inner reality. If you're forcing yourself to wait to respond while anxiously staring at your phone, she'll sense the inauthenticity. The neediness will leak through eventually. These secrets must be the natural expression of a man who genuinely has purpose, options, and a full life, not techniques you're performing while desperately hoping for her approval. Marcus Aurelius didn't think about how his communication would be received. He communicated from a place of genuine, purposeful leadership. That authenticity made his words powerful. You need the same authenticity. Build a life so full and purposeful that these texting principles happen naturally. When you're genuinely busy building something meaningful, you don't respond immediately because you're actually engaged in important work. When you keep texts brief, it's because you don't have time for long text conversations. You have things to do. When you end conversations first, it's because you actually need to go do something. When you use texting primarily for logistics, it's because you're focused on real-world connection and achievement. When you're comfortable with silence, it's because you have genuine self-sufficiency and purpose beyond female attention. See the difference? These aren't techniques to fake. They're natural expressions of attractive character. Here's your practical implementation. Before sending any text, ask, is this purposeful or needy? If it's needy, delete it. If it's purposeful, send it and move on with your life. Build genuine purpose. Fill your days with meaningful work, hobbies, and activities so you're naturally less available. Practice delayed response. Even if you see her text immediately, don't respond until you've completed whatever you're doing. Build this habit. Embrace brevity. Cut every text in half before sending. Then cut it in half again. You'll be shocked how much unnecessary information you were including. Master the exit. Practice ending conversations when they're going well, not when they're dying. This has been great, but I've got to run. Then actually run. The goal isn't to become some calculating game player who's always thinking about texting strategy. The goal is to build such a purposeful life that these principles become automatic expressions of who you are. The Stoics taught that character creates behavior. Build character first, attractive behavior follows. If you're ready to transform your texting from desperate to attractive by building genuine purpose and independence, comment below. I choose purpose. Remember, the most attractive men aren't thinking about texting strategy. They're living full lives where texting naturally takes its proper place as a simple logistics tool. Build that life first.